Okay, still not sure of the meaning, but I was just sitting outside and it's so, so windy, but it's so lovely too. Only because it's very hot, so the wind feels nice and then the heat feels enjoyable. And so I had noticed the other day, and I just saw them again now, one of the little iguanas or whatever they are, those little lizards, the little tree lizards or whatever they are, they're always running around. And the other day, I went out like a savage and decided to finally attack the ivy that was all over my fence that was dead. It was like all this like dead, so it was a bunch of dead branches really, but all these vines growing up everywhere and just starting to strangle the beautiful tree that is alive. So I just went at it. And of course, my hands are all cut up because I don't know why this is relevant, but I feel like it's supposed to be. I mean, I went out with my bare hands and a pair of like house scissors because I have no idea what I'm doing. And of course, I have a few scrapes and scratches and whatnot. Anyway, then I don't know if it was later that day or the next day. And this was a few days ago. I don't think a full week, but almost a week ago. And I had seen one of those lizards or iguanas or whatever with its tail cut off. And I thought, oh my God, I really hope I didn't snip the poor baby because I was going at it. So I can't imagine I did. I can't imagine he wouldn't have moved out of the way because it's not like I was pulling up the ivy and breaking it and then, sorry, I just saw a bug. But nonetheless, I felt awful. I was like, oh my God, this poor thing. And I think their tails grow back, but I'm sure he's out of balance at the moment or out of whack. So there's that. And, oh, sorry, something really just came flying in. Oh, God. Okay, sorry. Hopefully that's the last interruption, but who knows? What was I saying? I was talking about the iguana and the tail, and then I was just sitting out there now, and I saw him again. And I did think it was a message, but I'm like, I don't know what that message is at all. And this stuff happens all the time, and I get a feeling it is, but I don't understand the message because they're not giving me further, like they're not doing anything else. And so that was that. And I just came in to turn on a reading, and some woman's talking about some storybook where the 3 blind mice, and there's a woman chasing it with a kitchen knife. And I was like, stop. And I think she might have said something about it cutting off their tails or something that might be part of the rhyme. It's like a nursery rhyme, which I'm not familiar with. And it made me think of that, me going out with my kitchen scissors and cutting all the ivy and the vines and just stripping it all down to a stub. And then saw the same thing happen to the iguana or lizard or whatever. And then when she said it, I'm like, okay, so I get that this is a message. I do. And I get that they want me to put it out. But I really, really don't know more. But I'm putting it out just because sometimes they just want me to put it out even when I don't understand. And then, I keep getting confirmation. But again, I feel almost silly putting it out when I don't have any, still even saying it out loud. I'm like, I have no idea. Be careful you don't go out like a savage cutting things. You could chop off somebody's tail. I just don't know. I'm sure maybe it'll come further, but there's that. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.